Now, the time when Royal Marines were a distinctly separate force, spending much of their service at sea, is long gone. Today, the Royal Navy's soldiers are more likely to be found alongside the Army, or RAF, in any theatre of operations. So, to provide an insight into what makes a Marine and an appreciation of how tough it can be, the main RLC base in Germany has been going commando for a day. Jeff Mead reports.
Let's go! Make space for yourself, mate!
With NCOs snapping at their heels, exhausted volunteers from the Army's 1 Logistics Support Regiment spent a gruelling day carrying out some of the physical tests required to make a Marine.
Nothing that you're going to do today is harder than what we do on a daily basis. You know, nothing's harder than what we do on SEALs PT or what we do on Squadron PT. It's just more of it's intense and it's combined in one day.
The proudly worn green beret isn't just the hard-won headgear of the Royal Navy's soldiers. Anyone tough enough from the other services can earn the right to call themselves commandos by passing the all-arms course held at the Marines training base at Lympstone. And this was a taster of what they'd face.
These guys, you know, that you give them 100% for effort, and they really have worked hard. No, it's more been an introduction to the fun, stroke, educational process for them today.
You've got a rather sadistic notion of fun, I think.
No comment.
The most daunting challenge was the river crossing. Halfway over, they had to demonstrate they could swing under the rope and then recover their position. Much easier said than done.
As you can see by myself, I didn't really get across the river today. When you've got your webbing and your weapon on, it's a lot harder because the weight is different and you're unbalanced. As you're going across, it's really unstable, and as soon as you go over, you're like, oh, and it's just so hard trying to get back up. Really cold and damp, and yeah, but it's fun. It's overall fun, and it's good.
A subaltern about to take up his first troop command made a tenacious debut, revealing only later that he'd done this before.
I was a Royal Marine Reserve previously, so I have dabbled with it. Enjoyed it. Perhaps working with Loggy Commandos in the future, fantastic. Yeah, got to admire the work of the Royal Marines, fantastic organisation. So yeah, the more we can get them involved, the better, as far as I'm concerned.
Most had a dunking, but speed marching, covering 6 miles in all, soon had them dry, warm and, most surprisingly, ready to try this for real. Jeff Mead, Forces News, Gütersloh.